the game, cause see the boxing voice.
Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time we go.
ThaBoxingvoice.com live here with Moretti. Carl, so I just want to know, what is the, thought process behind signing Sonny Conto here from Philadelphia, who just scored a first round knockout, I believe?
Yeah, you can see there's a lot of potential there. You can see that there's a lot of people that want to see him develop. He's got a big following. Great dad, great corner, came well prepared. And anytime you can sign an exciting young heavyweight, why not do it?
Now, he's a young guy, and you guys have a history already, long history of developing talent. Look at what you've done with a man who's here in support of Sonny with Teofimo. With just a short matter of fights, he's on the tip of everyone's tongue. Could we expect the same from Sonny, or is everyone's progression different?
Everybody's progression is different. You know, well, this was just a pro debut to get it under his belt. He'll be back March 30th. And we'll make an evaluation each time he fights, and that'll determine, you know, how fast or how slow he goes. And, you know, so far so good. We like what we see. We like what we saw as an amateur. And, you know, each fight will tell us a little bit more.
Now, was it easy for him to get this fight, being as though it's not a top-ranked promotion and instead it's a Raging Babe, her first promotion, Michelle Rosado? How'd that come about? How'd he, instead of airing on an ESPN Plus or something?
Well, he wanted to make his debut in Philly, and this show just worked out from a timing point of view. So obviously we worked closely with Michelle and with Russell, so it was really a no-brainer to let him turn pro here in his hometown, and then, you know, we'll step it up a little bit on March 30th.
And March 30th is right back here, they're saying, in the 2300 arena?
That's it. I'll be here March 30th with Vocek defending his WBC light heavyweight title for the first time.
So his second fight will be televised and it will be on the ESPN Plus app?
Correct, it will be, yep.
So, Sonny, you're looking at how many fights before we can see him in there, I don't know, with
Deontay Wilder?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. But he has already been in there with Oscar Rivas, and he wants to go to camp with Deontay Wilder. He's a young, hungry, eager young man.
He wants to learn. He loves sparring the 10-round guys, the established guys. But, you know, there's no rush here. You know, this kid just turned pro. Let him develop. Let him be Sonny Conto, and then we'll figure it out from there.
And that's the reason that I asked, because when you speak to most trainers, they say that a heavyweight's prime isn't until his 30s. With Sonny being so young, he has so much time to develop. Or could he end up being like an Anthony Joshua that at 28 is already the king of the division?
I just want him to be Sonny Conto. Just let him develop on his own, and we'll figure out where to move him, how fast to move him. And, you know, he'll get better each fight, and he'll do what he has to do outside the ring to be ready inside the ring, and we'll take it from there.
Well, now that he's with Top Rank, he said he was having difficulty getting good sparring. He was able to get to Oscar Rivas' camp. Would you guys be assisting him with that now?
Whatever he needs outside the ring, we'll help him with. All
right. Switching gears to Teofimo Lopez. He obviously wants a world title. He's going for that vacant WBC. Is there any date out there, or is he going another route? I mean, you're the man behind the scenes.
He'll fight April 20th in Madison Square Garden. We don't know who he's going to fight yet. That title is not vacant yet. But you know what? We're just going to develop Teofimo like we're developing everybody else, and everything will fall into place.
Now, he's saying in the public, in the media, that Pedraza does not want the fight. You're obviously the guy behind the scenes. Did Pedraza reject the fight?
We haven't offered the fight to Pedraza yet. We haven't offered the fight to Teofimo yet. So no one's rejected anything because no offers have been made. So in due time, if it comes around, we'll see.
Is that a possibility for April, or too soon? That's something built up?
No, it won't be for April 20th.
What sort of name are we looking for Teofimo? I mean, like I said, he's one of the most exciting right now. You see what Lopez-Haney said. I know you're Lopez-Haney. You're active on Twitter. He said it seems like Teofimo's going to move up to 140. Looks like I'm going to have to chase him to 140.
Oh, that's the kid that fought in Louisiana?
This fought on Showtime?
In the ballroom? That's right.
He fought on Showtime. He was the main event.
No, I actually didn't see what he said, and I didn't see his fight, so I can't comment on it.
So you don't think he's a good young talent, Lopez-Haney? There were rumors that Top Rank wanted to sign him.
Listen, we're in the Teofimo Lopez business. You know, I don't know what to tell you.
But every fighter needs a nemesis, and it seems like these two have a backstory. They have a sparring session that they don't agree on. They've met in public.
Then hopefully one day they'll fight, and they can settle it.
Is that a regular television fight, or do we have to Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford that one and wait for it to marinate and be a pay-per-view?
Listen, all I can tell you is Teofimo is on a fast track, and that's what we're doing with, and everybody else can follow on or not follow on, and we'll deal with it when we have to.
All right, well, switching gears one more time, Gilberto Ramirez obviously telling the world that he wants to move up to 175 now. He was a champion with the WBO at 168. What sort of avenues are you looking at him for his debut at that division?
He'll probably fight at 175 in April or May. I don't know who he'll fight yet, but you know, making 68 the last year was kind of tough, and I don't think there's any more challenges at 68 for him, quite honestly. Took care of business with Jesse Hart, even though it was a close fight. So he's going to go up and test the waters at 175 in the spring, and there's a lot of good names at 175 that we work with, so I'm sure he'll get a shot for a title before the end of the year.
Now, obviously, you guys have your plans and the people you work with, but 2 days ago, Julio Cesar Chavez released a Instagram live video showing phenomenal shape, him being such a big name, not really being in the media or kind of attached to a Heyman at the time. Is that a possibility? He was saying that he wanted to fight at 75. He has fought at 75 versus Fonfora. And obviously, Gilberto needs that other Mexican rival, right? Like, people have connected him or linked him to Canelo, but he hasn't been able to get one of those guys. And with Canelo releasing that WBA...
No, I hear you. And listen, you never really see those kind of Mexican rivalries at that kind of weight class either.
Exactly.
But, you know, if it can be made and it's a fight, yeah, I think...
and that's a good name for him, no?
It's a great name, you know, and there's some rivalry down there, and you know, I didn't see the Instagram, I'm not on Instagram, but, you know, if that works out...
It's all over YouTube now, people recorded it, I mean,
well,
he looks really good.
I got YouTube, so I can figure that part out, so let's see what happens, maybe that is a fight for the future.
Well, we're here with prospects for the future. Who else can you tell us about this? Not on this card that Top Rank has some sort of dealings with that we should be on the lookout for, similar to the Shakur Stevensons of the world and the Teofimos and now the young Sonny Conto.
You know, we're always on the lookout for new talent, no matter what weight class where they're from or something like that. So there's a board in our room that we're always looking at guys, and you know, just want to do what we always do and develop them and see who can rise to the best and go from there.
I'm always looking for the next big headline. So do you take any, I guess, joy in the fact that Top Rank is flourishing now? A few years ago with Heyman making a splash with PBC, writers felt like certain entities wouldn't last. Here you are with a 7-year deal with ESPN, and most of the pound-for-pound fighters are signed to Top Rank.
Listen, we've been around for 50+ years, and I don't think we're going anywhere for the next 50+ years. So whatever anybody else does in the business, it's great. We encourage competition. You know, we know how to row in tough water, and you know, onward and upward.
Well, Carman, thank you for the time, and I wish you guys the best.
Peace.
If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars and title, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.